Welcome to part 4 on database translation. This section will be looking at SportDiscus. So let's go ahead and get into our document. So again, just make sure you have your search string document open. You want to make sure you have Polyglot open and then also the A to Z database list because we'll need to go into SportDiscus. So we can go ahead and have that open as well. So what we're going to do is I already have my search string in here that we've been working off of. So I'm going to scroll down to SportDiscus here, and I'm going to copy this over. We're going to do the same thing similar to what we did in CINAHL, where we will need to take our search string and update it according to the headings in SportDiscus because every heading is different. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to start at the top. We're going to highlight our DE is what the heading label is in SportDiscus. So instead of MH, we're now looking at DEs. So we're going to do the same thing. We're actually going to click on subject this time, and we're just going to paste them in the box. We're just looking to make sure that they are all in here, just like we did with CINAHL. Okay, so here we got gate again. We're coming up with disorders. We're coming up with other terms that that don't look like they're going to apply. I'm going to look at disorders real quick. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and remove this one because it doesn't look like it's going to apply. So I'm going to remove that. And then just remember, because I'm working on this portion of the search string here, I need to remove one from the beginning here. Okay, so now we're going to move into the second section. If it helps, you could actually do is where all these ands are, you can move them down like this in order to keep you consistent. So we have concept 1 here, concept 2, and then here's our concept 3. So if this helps to kind of work your search string better to do updates, you can definitely do so. You just want to kind of put it back together like it originally was after you do your update. So we can go ahead and look at stroke next. Stroke is in here. Then I'm going to move into my third concept here. And we're just going to do the same thing. We're just going to make sure that whichever ones need to be removed. Okay, so here's another one, recovery of function, that is not coming up. It has functional training. Yeah, so this one's not going to be what I need. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this one out of here. And then I'm going to go at the beginning here and remove one of my parentheses. All right, so again, we got the rehabilitation of or stroke rehabilitation. I'm going to look at medical rehabilitation. Okay, so this one is not going to be fittable. This is dealing with more of the those type of occupations. And go ahead and look at rehabilitation for brain. Okay, so this is another one I'm going to go ahead and remove because I don't see, again, it does have the stroke patient's treatment. Let's look at stroke treatment. It doesn't give me much. I don't think that's going to work either. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and remove this one. And then I am going to move another parenthesis from the top. And I saw rehabilitation already in there, but let's just double check it. Yeah. Okay. So now that we have all of our concepts now translated, we're going to want to move our ands back up and then kind of bring all of this back together. And then we're going to take our search string here. We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to come up to the top here, paste it in that first box. You're going to go to search options again, and then you're going to remove these two expanders, and then you'll hit search. All right, and once you do search, again, you have your filters at the top. Your publication date is here. Oops. Go to custom, then we're going to do one. Oops. Apply. And once you do that, you see your results number, so you can take that and put it up here, 6, and then you can put your date that you ran it. So that is how you would translate your search string using SportDiscus. To learn more about getting the articles extracted out of these platforms, see our video on importing your references into Covenant.